First tonight, we can reveal details of a major new investigation into child abuse over 70 years. Operation Xeres is looking into historical allegations involving care homes and secure units across Nottinghamshire. They include the former children's home and Borstal at Skegby Hall in Mansfield, where complaints go back to the 1940s. It's one of 10 residential centres where the inquiry is looking into claims that children were physically or sexually abused. Well, our social affairs correspondent Jeremy Ball has exclusive details. So what more do we know, Jeremy?
Well, Anne, Operation Xeres is the Nottinghamshire Force's second major inquiry into the abuse of children in care. Now, we first told you it was happening last December. Now, though, the police have set up a 20-strong investigation team, a team that includes 2 social workers. And I'm told that 3 of these allegations involve the former youth detention centre on the site of Watton Prison, where teenage criminals used to be sent for a short, sharp shock. Among them, Nigel Berrington, who spoke to us earlier this year and who described how he was repeatedly raped by an officer who isn't alive anymore.
I was terrified of him. He gave me a cigarette, which he lit and gave to me to smoke, and then turned round to me and said, "Oh, you're smoking. That's illegal in here. You're on punishment." Led to me being thrown to the floor and forced to do a sexual act on him.
So what's prompted this investigation now? Well,
it's largely down to all that publicity around Operation Daybreak, that separate child abuse investigation that's focused on the Beechwood Children's Home in Nottingham. Now, what happened is that prompted several unconnected calls about homes in the county of Nottinghamshire. As a result, Operation Xeres is now looking at 10 former residential centres, which have all changed their use since the time of these allegations. They're the former Watton Youth Detention Centre, that old children's home in Borstal at Skegby Hall. They're also looking at 3 former residential centres in Mansfield and 5 others around Worksop, Newark and Stapleford. And this inquiry is already looking at more than 20 historical abuse allegations, which range right through from teenagers being raped to children as young as 8 years old being physically or emotionally abused. And the reason this inquiry is so wide-ranging is that the police are looking for patterns, they're looking at why children might have been moved around and also whether any abuse might have been systematic or organised.
OK, Joe, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you. And there is, in fact, more on BBC Radio Nottingham at breakfast time tomorrow.